Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for June 15th, 2025. The character of the Ironclad and the modifiers are Insanity. Start with a random deck of 50 cards. Order, whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies. You can no longer remove cards from your deck at the merchant. At deadly events, question mark rooms can now contain elites, but also contain, more likely to contain treasure room, which means, wait, no, right, deadly events, alright. I have to maximize question mark rooms. Insanity Hoarder, haven't had a Hoarder deck in a while. That should be fun. I see Alex here with 2078. That's a great score, Alex, breaking the 2000 barrier. Let's see what I can come up with here. Alright, so first let's review the Insanity deck. I'm going to sort A to Z. What do I not need another copy of? Looks like I don't have anything that... yeah, I don't have any 4 copies of anything. There are 2 Perfected Strikes. I don't see any other strike cards other than 2 Pummel Strikes. 3 Pummel Strikes, okay. And a Twin Strike and a Wild Strike. Alright. So I think a Perfected Strike deck might work if I get some good strike cards offered. With deadly events, it's important to maximize question mark rooms. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 question mark rooms. That's awesome. Yeah, left side has fewer for sure. Yep. And then I basically have to stick on the right. Yeah, 7 question mark rooms. That's a great path to take early on. Alright, so let's start off with Pummel Strike, Sword Boomerang, and Headbutt the Pummel Strike, I guess. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I'll be weakened next turn, but hopefully I'll be able to come up with enough damage. 6, 12 plus 3 is 15. Not enough. Let's do Rage, then Pummel Strike, Sword Boomerang. Oh, with Reckless Charge, this is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Power Through Metal says Reckless Charge. I think I'll take the Power Through. Get a Collector Bonus on that early out of the way. Also, it's a great defensive card to have. Okay, Thunderclap, I would love to have that. Not sure about Exhume or Forethought. Or Regret might be nice too. I don't think I need Forethought. Alright, let's grab the Regret first. And then Thunderstrike was the first. Thunderclap, beautiful, yes. Okay, at least I got the 2 cards I really wanted. Alright. And then here I got the Cultist. Let's start off with Thunderclap. Probably Headbutt that Thunderclap and then Reckless Charge. 6 incoming. Let's do Flex, Shrug It Off, Thunderclap, and Twin Strike. That was enough to kill. Beautiful. Got a Gambler Sprue, Carnage, Sword Boomerang, Headbutt. I don't have any Carnages right, but I do have Sword Boomerang and Headbutt. I don't have a lot of energy for the Carnage. Let's get a Collect Bonus in the Headbutt. Sword Boomerang will be better once I have extra strength. Here, I don't think I need to remove anything, so let's grab Gold. And then go this way for 1 more question mark room. Got the Jawworm here. Let's do Flex, Thunderclap, Headbutt the Thunderclap again, probably, and then Power Through. Okay. Taking a little bit of damage from the Regret, but I think that should be fine. And then 2 more Thunderclaps and a Cleave. Beautiful. Alright, Inflame. Yeah, let's take the Collector Bonus on the Perfected Strike and make each single Perfected Strike stronger. Flex, Thunderclap, Twin Strike, and wait. Okay. Might have considered I had the energy push. The 1 more energy, the Gambit might have been interesting. Here, I do have Power Through, but that alone is not enough. Perfected Strike is not enough either. So, if I do Power Through, I'll have 16 incoming. How do I do this? I don't think I'll... Well, I could do 2 Power Throughs. Yeah, let's do that. Let me do Pummel Strike first, in case that gives me something amazing. Yeah, let's do Power Through 1, and then I have to do another Power Through. Okay. Well, I could have done another Armaments too, I guess. I could have Armaments the Pummel Strike. That would have been better. 18. Here is there's nothing I can do here, right? Yeah, the best I can do with this. All right, this one was going to be very difficult to perfect, so let's grab a Perfected Strike. Okay. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Even the Fear Potion I don't think would have been enough. All right. We got Nunchaku every time play 10 attacks. Again, extra energy, as well as an Elixir Potion, which I probably don't need. I don't have a Sever Soul either, but I'm pretty sure I saw an Iron Wave, right? Yeah. So let's take a Collect Bonus in the Iron Wave first. Guess I could have considered taking Sever Soul. It's fine. Alright, Spike Slime, let's do Flex, Thunderclap, Perfected Strike. Alright, 42 is not a bad amount of damage. And then here, let's do Clothesline and Rupture. Okay, at least I gain extra strength from the Rupture, from the Regret, I mean. Alright, here I can do Cleave and then Perfected Strike. Beautiful. Alright, Combust, Anger, True Grit. I mean, I guess I'll take a True Grit. I wonder if I should go for a more aggressive deck, but fine. Alright, so, no way to defend here whatsoever, right? Let me see what the... kind of want to do Shockwave. Let me do Warcry first. Alright, I'm going to do the Gambit Sprue. Probably shouldn't have done the Warcry, right? Okay, well, I got Power Through, which is what I wanted. I also got the Perfected Strike, which might allow me to be able to deal enough damage next turn, especially if I get another Power Through, which is possible. Yeah, unfortunately possible, but it didn't work. I can't draw anything either. Alright, fine. Let's do Thunder... No, I don't even need Thunderclap, right? Let's do So double cleave is enough to get rid of this guy. Let's double cleave, and then because I cannot fully defend, I'm just gonna headbutt the perfected strike. Okay. Yeah, that's a bummer. I needed just a tiny bit more damage to be able to perfect this one. Or actually, I needed the power through, which, yeah, I didn't get. Let's do True Grit. I'm hoping it will hit. Well, this one will hit the Regret. Good. Okay. And then here I can just do Thunderclap and perfect the strike. Alright, fine. Didn't perfect this one either. We got Turnip. You can no longer become frail. Armaments, Carnage, and Clothesline. Let's take the armaments. That way I'll get a collector bonus. And, oh, I didn't realize the Gremlin Knob was the question mark room elite fight. Alright, here I got White Beast Statue, Potions always appear in combat rewards, very nice. And here I got Happy Flower, every 3 turns get extra energy. And then going right for 2 more question mark rooms. Okay, got the looter here. Let me do, I think I'll just do Thunderclap and upgrade the Headbutt. Okay, for another Thunderclap. Okay. Oh, who's my final boss? Hexagos. Oh, good thing I remembered. Okay, I have a regular fight before the boss, so I should be able to lose HP there. You know what? Let me try not to defend then. Actually, I can kill here. It's fine. Got a Flex Potion, Thunderclap, Perfected Strike. Okay, so I already have a Collectibles on the Perfected Strike, but if I take more, it'll be more powerful. Did I have... No, I don't have enough Shrug It Offs. I do have enough Thunderclaps. Let's take a Collectibles and Shrug It Off first. Okay. Alright, Gremlin Knob again. So here, I think I'll do... let me drink the Flex Potion, do Twin Strike, Perfected Strike, and then Headbutt. That is enough, okay. I am guaranteed to get another potion, so I think it's fine to use a potion here. Let's do Flex, Cleave, Reckless... okay, I was gonna try to get in Chaco close to 10, it didn't work. Got Matryoshka, the next 2 numbers, chest you open contain 2 relics, as well as a Gambler's Brew, and... as much as I like Perfected Strikes, I think I have to take the Rupture for a collect bonus on that. Okay. Alright, and then here I got a shop. Okay, Red Skull is interesting. I would appreciate the extra energy. Do I want to go for Popper? Ice Cream is always nice. Orange Pellets is always nice, especially with the Flex. I don't have a lot of power still, so that might be a problem. I think I definitely will take the Red Skull while your HP is at or below 50%. You have 3 additional strength. I kind of want to focus on cards rather than the Orange Pellets. So it will only benefit the Flex at the moment, right? So I don't think it's super necessary. Also, it requires me to draw a power, which is not always guaranteed. So, yeah, let's grab the Bloodletting, and then Flamebeard is interesting too. Let's also grab Whirlwind. All right, I think that was a good job. Okay. All right, here I have to lose HP, and because it'll be boring, I'll speed this up. I'll be back when I'm at, I heal back 6, right? So 17, that's where I have to be at. So, yeah, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. I dropped down a little further than I wanted to, 15, but it's fine. I heal back to 21. We got a Fire Potion, which I'll probably take over the Elixir Potion. Warcry, Clash, Anger. I don't think I can do Clash here. I know I have a Warcry, so let's get a collect runs of that, even though it's not the best card. And then here, should I upgrade the Perfected Strikes? There's nothing that I can upgrade to become an 8. How about Disarm? If I happen to draw it, that one card out of 92 in the first 2 turns, it'll be great. Obviously very unlikely, but I'll give it a try. Okay, so let me Warcry. I think I'll put the Rage back. Yes, and then I'll do Bloodletting, Clothesline. Okay, that way the Hexagos is weakened next turn. I also have a Gambler's Brew and the Rage. Okay, no, this is actually a great hand. All right, so to Shrug It Off, Rage, Flex. Let me see. I probably will put the Power Through back. Okay. Yep, that makes sure I can fully defend next turn as well. Alright, another 6. Flame Barrier is probably not necessary. I think I'll just do... I have the energy. Let's do Power Through, Perfected Strike, and then I'll Headbutt... Ooh, I have extra energy. Let me do Rupture, and then I'll Headbutt the Power Through again. Okay. Next turn I have 10 incoming, right? So I might need the block. Alright. So, yeah, let's do Power Through and Perfected Strike again. Okay. Alright, then the next turn I am attacked for another 6, and this is where my luck stops. Okay, let's try the Gambler's Brew. Alright. I need a defensive card. Okay, good thing I got some. Let's do Bloodletting, Shrug It Off. Okay, 2 Power Throws not really necessary. I guess I'll do Iron Wave. I'll need to deal 100 damage. I might have considered drinking the Strength Potion. Is it too late to do that now? Let me drink it now. Okay. Then do Combust, Twin Strike, Reckless Charge, Cleave, and Iron Wave. Okay, it is getting close. 14. Okay, I did get the Ghostly Armor, and then Armaments. Unfortunately, this is... Actually, no, it is gonna... No, it's not breaking through the... No, it did break through the block. Okay. Alright, another 8. Let's do Flame Barrier, Reckless Charge. Okay. And then maybe I'll save my Fire Potion. Just need to deal 6 damage, Shrug It Off. Headbutt. Okay, phew. That was a close one. Was able to protect this one. I'm not sure if I need the strength potion, but I'm glad I played it. How badly do I want to go for Popper? I already rejected the feed, although feed was going to be really hard. So if I can pull off a collectibles on 2 rare cards, Popper would not be worth it. These are some good rare cards. Let me bring an offering. Offering in particular. Let me make my life easier and take the offering, I think. Yeah, let's abandon Popper and try to pick up as many rare cards as I can. Here, I'll definitely take the Black Star. At least I drop an additional relic when defeated. That should make it fairly easy to get. I like shiny. And then I got the Collector at the end here. Okay. Alright, 1, 2... Okay, there are multiple guaranteed 2 elite paths. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. If I start left and then turn right, I'll get 1... just 1 question mark room, okay. And if I start on the right, I'll get 1, 2 early question mark room, 3, 4... No, I think the best path with the most elites is the far left path, okay. Alright, Shell Parasite. Too bad I don't have extra energy. Let's do Thunderclap and Perfected Strike. Okay. And then another 12 here. Yeah, okay, I'm very happy to draw the offering once in a while. Alright, let's do Flex, Pummel Strike, Cleave, Reckless Charge, Headbutt, probably the Perfected Strike, and then Shrug It Off, Bloodletting, and play that Perfected Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got an Energy Potion, Iron Weight, Bloodletting, Heavy Blade. I didn't get a collectibles on the Bloodletting, did I? I think the card I picked up was the first one. Yeah, I only have 3 copies of it. Heavy Blade would be better if I had more strength. Let's take the Bloodletting first, okay? Also, at some point I have to lose HP to trigger the Red Skull, right? Flame Bear is great here. Let's do that. And then I'll do Clothesline, okay? This guy took 20 damage. That's beautiful. Alright. Okay, 15. I can just do Whirlwind. Oh, I should have done Flex and Whirlwind. We've dealt 1 more damage. That's fine. Hopefully. Alright, another 8 incoming. Let's do... Okay, I guess I'll do Inflame and Flame Barrier. Okay, I feel like my deck is sometimes... Well, I mean, that's a problem with the large deck, right? You can't draw things consistently, but I feel like I have a lot of attack cards. Look at this hand. Just beautiful. Alright. I guess I could have played the Bloodletting to get to less than half HP faster. Let's do Dark Embrace. You know what? I'll accept the 20. 20 damage, 43. And then another 3 from Regret. It will trigger the Red Skull. I will heal back up. So maybe if I can take 5 more damage, that would be great. Let's do Sword Boomerang. Then Clothesline. And then, great. If I do Disarm, yeah, fine. It's hard to just take like 4 more damage. Or 5. That should be okay though, right? Okay. Alright, got a Strength Potion, which I'll skip. Flex, Headbutt, Rage. I wouldn't mind extra Rages. Did I have enough of those? No, I only have 1. Let's take the Rage. Even though the other cards were upgraded, I think the Rage is better. Alright, here, remove or upgrade all strengths and defense. I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's... Actually, I could remove a curse. Let me remove... No, let's upgrade all strengths and... Well, do nothing. There's a chance I might be able to transform a curse, and if I do that with 4 curses, or 2 curses, yeah, we'll not have enough, so I think it's safer to do this. Alright, here, let's upgrade the Flex, okay, and then do Sword Boomerang and Pummel Strike. I think I'll accept a little bit of damage here. Let's actually, I don't think I need to put the Power Through back. Let's put the Flex back. Oh, right, I wanted to lose HP anyway to trigger the Red Skull, right? Alright, here I got Flex, Thunderclap, Reckless Charge, and might as well do Disarm. Okay. So if I could lose another 6 HP, that would be great. Yeah, if I can lose 7. Or I can lose 6 with the Offering. Let's do Offering. Okay. Then do Pummel Strike. I should have done the Thunder Strike first, and then Perfected Strike for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, got a Blessing of the... Wait, did I... If you're at... Yeah, I'm still triggering Red Skull, right? Probably don't need Blessing of the Forge. Bloodletting, I already had enough, right? Dropkick, Heavy Blade. I do have some vulnerability. Let's take the Dropkick. Okay. Alright, so here... Oh, great. I have the Dropkick. But let me lose HP because... just so I can trigger Red Skull in the next fight as well. It's a lot of energy, though. Here, I'm going to throw the Fear Potion. Might as well, right? Because I'm getting another potion with White Beast Statue. Then Headbutt the Dropkick. Draw it again with the Warcry. Dropkick again. And wait. Okay. Not horrible. Still have lots of energy left over. 15. Let's do Power Through for free. I can do Inflame and just wait. Okay. I guess I could have done the... Another defensive card. It was not really necessary, though. Another Dropkick. Okay, taking a little bit more damage than I like here. Well, okay, never mind. Triggered, got rid of the Regret, so that way I'm not taking any damage at all. Okay. Here, let's do Power Through again and wait. Okay, not happy with the randomization on the cards so far. 22, Flame Barrier, Iron Wave. Alright. Should I do another flame barrier? Yeah, I can do pommel strike and then another flame barrier. Okay. Just need 19 more damage. Can I do that? Reckless charge with thunderclap is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we've got a block push, which is great. Cleave. Did I have enough cleaves? No. I think I'll take the cleave. As much as I like Perfected Strike, it's also a shame I haven't been offered other strike cards other than the Perfected Strike, of which I already have a collectibles on, right? Alright, 27 incoming. This is going to be tough, even if I upgrade the flame barrier. So let me do cleave first. Upgrade something? No, let's do cleave first. Okay. And then even if I throw the fire push, that's not enough, right? Block push. Okay, so I think the best I can do defensively is Armaments the Flame Barrier. Play that. It's 21. I needed 27, right? So I guess I have to drink the block potion. You know what? Let me drink the energy potion to play Thunderclap, in which case I should have done the cleave later, of course. Okay. Alright, so I could get rid of the backliner with the fire push now. 2 Iron Waves. I need 16. Let's do Bloodletting. Then Pummel Strike. Reckless Charge, Iron Wave, wait, Whirlwind, hang on, if I do Iron Wave here, and then 18 damage with the Whirlwind, so close to kill the backliner. Not quite, wait, 12, can I defend against 12? No, so I think I have to do Whirlwind, and then I also have to throw the Fire Potion. Okay, so I had to use all the potions, but I think I should be able to perfect this one, right? Just need another little bit of damage there. We got Chance Ashes. When you exhaust the card, deal 3 damage to all enemies, and turn your top turn, use a potion, heal 5 HP. A colorless potion, and if I'm going for rare cards, I probably should take Fiendfire. Between Havoc and Sword Boomerang, I could get a Collector's. Alright, let me grab a Collector's on the Sword Boomerang first. Okay. Here I got Omen to Offend. Every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block, and Warpaint, I'm pick up over 2 random skills. That's a Power Throw and Rage upgrade. That's pretty good. And then here, if I get lucky with the attack pattern, alright, I'm not being attacked on turn 1. Let's do Dark Embrace, Bloodletting. Then hope the True Grit hits the... Wait, if it doesn't hit the Flame... Okay, you want... Let me see if the colorless potion gives me something good. I was hoping for card draw. Transmutation is interesting. Let's see what that gives me. I have to play Flame Barrier first, though. And then here, I got a free bomb. Now, that does mean that next turn I am guaranteed to be attacked, which is unfortunate. Yeah, 27 incoming. There's an offering. That's good. Let's do offering. And then, let's do Clothesline for the weakness. That's still 18 incoming. Shrug it off. Rage is good, okay. Then do True Grit. Still need to deal a lot of damage to this guy, right? If I do another True Grit, that's not quite enough. Let me do Warcry. It does exhaust. There's a Disarm. Is that going to be enough? I don't think so. This guy's attacking me with 12. If I had the Energy Potion... Yeah, I think the best I can do is this, and I still... Yeah, unfortunately, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, that's a shame. If I saved an energy potion, I'm not even sure if I needed the energy potion in the last fight. Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright, at least I'm losing HP, triggering the Red Skull next turn as well. That's good. Do I want to do Bloodletting? Probably don't need to. Okay. Another 27. Okay, not happy that I'm being attacked again. Let's do Ghostly Armor. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little worried. At least I'm not dead, so that's good. Okay, but yeah, I'm only down to 8 HP. Let's upgrade probably the Intimidate, do Cleave, Intimidate, and Wait. Okay. And then can I deal 17 damage? Yes, with... Oh, that was a misplay. I meant to play the Cleave and Sword Boomerang, right? Alright, fine. We got Sing Move and any cards into your deck. You may reach from extra by 2 instead. And Eternal Feather for every 5 cards in your deck. Heal 3 HP whenever you enter a rest site. A block potion, that is very useful. And probably a collectibles on the Reckless Charge, right? How many did I have of those? Just 2. I probably don't need Warcry or Fire Breathing. Let's take the Reckless Charge. Okay. Here I got Bag of Marbles. Set the Starvage combo by 1 vulnerable to all enemies. And Sandal every 3 times to shuffle drop. I'll get 2 extra energy. That one is probably going to be very useless. Alright, here I got the Cultist. See, I'm now a little worried about playing the Offering, but I think I have to. Okay. Let's upgrade the Twin Strike. Play that. Alright. And then Headbutt that Twin Strike. Let's also do Warcry. Put the Shrug It Up back. Twin Strike again. And a Reckless Charge. Okay. That was not a bad first turn. Another 6. Let's do Thunderclap. Headbutt. Probably the Twin Strike again. And Shrug It Off to play that Twin Strike. Beautiful. Alright, got a Dex Potion, Hemokinesis, Shockwave, Twin Strike. So I already have... no, I don't have enough Twin Strikes. Okay, let's grab another... Wait. Hang on, I'm confused. This is sorted A to Z, right? Where did I just now get an upgraded Twin Strike from? Oh, right, because I upgraded with the armaments. Right. Alright, and then, wait, I hit 2 guaranteed leads, right? Yeah, okay, so 3 more question mark rooms this way. Ooh, Book of Stabbing. This might be a challenge. I am starting off fully defended, though, so that's good. Let's do Dropkick. Can I headbutt the Dropkick? That doesn't seem really necessary. Let me upgrade the headbutt, play the power through, then headbutt that power through. I don't think I'll need to play the bloodletting yet. Okay. I do have to be careful. 21 incoming. Good thing I have that power through. Let's do power through, shrug it off. Don't need to play the true grids. It is risky, but I will play the offering. Okay. And then let's upgrade the thunderclap, play that, and then cleave. Oh boy, I am down to only 4 HP, so I have to be really careful here. Flame Barrier is good. I think I have to do Flame Barrier and then power through. Okay. Another 21. Okay, let's weaken it down to 15. Then do Thunderclap. Okay, that the rage was upgraded too, right? Yeah, that's a really nice headbutt. And then I think I'm not that far off. Wait, is the enemy vulnerable? No, not next turn at least. So I guess I will try to deal damage, right? So I don't know. I guess I'll take the sword boomerang. Or yeah, let's take the sword boomerang. Okay. All right. And then here I can do sword boomerang and a dropkick for a kill. Good. Alright, perfect. This one I got Oddly Spoon Stone. Starts coming with 1 dexterity, mobbing. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No one goes to spend any gold at a shop, as well as a skill potion, which is fine. And pummel with possibly extra strength. Well, I like it more than the other card, so let's take it. Okay. Alright, here, just a regular fight sentry and the Spheric Guardian. Probably don't need the rage here. Let's start with... Actually, I will play the rage so I can bring it back with the headbutt. So let's do cleave, headbutt that rage, and then Iron Wave. Okay. I'm a little worried. 10 HP can be tough. Let's do Rage, Shrug It Off, Reckless Charge. Okay. Oh, I should have done the Inflame first. That would have allowed me to kill without having to waste the Reckless Charge. Alright, fine. I'll take damage from the Regret there. Alright. 20 incoming. See, there's the offering, but now I'm a little worried about playing it. I also sort of have to play it, otherwise I won't be able to fully defend. So, well, yeah, let's do offering. Okay. There are 2 Flame Barriers here. Let's definitely do those. Alright. And then I'll do Reckless Charge and Sword Boomerang. Cannot play the other offering, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, can I deal 19 damage here? Hemokinesis, well, doesn't kill me yet. Let me see, Shrug It Off gives me something better. Iron Wave is not enough. Alright, fine, let's do Hemokinesis. Drop down to 1 HP. Definitely triggering a Red Skull every time. We've got a Liquid Bronze, which I'll skip. Hemokinesis, Heavy Bleed, Dropkick. I think I'll take a Collector's on the Dropkick. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Alright, no lead fight. Well... 15 apparitions is kind of nice. Let's take it. That's another collector bonus. Okay. And then here, can I get overkill somehow or combo? I do have Dark Embrace. Overkill might be really hard to pull off though. Let's do... Wait, am I dead here? Oh boy. I do have the Perfected Strike. Hang on. So Perfected Strike is 52. And then, okay, well, I'm alive only because I was able to get rid of the frontliner. Okay. So yeah, do I want to wait to try to get overkill? I don't think I have enough scaling for that to work. Let's just get rid of this guy. Alright. An Elixir Potion, which I'll skip. Flex Perfected Strike Clash. Okay, I kind of want to give in by the Perfected Strike. Or take the Perfected Strike, get a Collect Bonus on that. Well, actually, never mind. I already have the Collect Bonus and the Perfected Strike. What were the other 2 cards? Flex and Clash. How many Flexes did I have? 3. Fine, fine. Let's take another Collector Bonus. This could have been a great Perfected Strike deck. I'm just, I guess, prioritizing Collector Bonuses over dealing enough damage. Should I upgrade the apparitions? No, I think I'll upgrade the offerings instead. Okay. Alright. Collector. Happy that I'm starting with the Disarm. Let me see if the skill potion gives me something good. Ghostly Armor, Shrug It Off, Exhume. I think I'm going to Disarm and then Exhume the Disarm. Okay. It does mean I won't be able to play the Perfected Strike, but I think that's fine. -6 strength, that should help me a lot. Back Thunder is not attacking, that's good. I do have the Power Through. Yeah, let's do Power Through. Thunder. Let me upgrade the Twin Strike, then do Thunderclap, and then Twin Strike. Okay. Do wonder if that Exhume. I should have probably saved the potion until now. Although, well, now I have Apparition. That alone is not enough, though. Let's do Apparition 1, 2. Then Bloodletting. Combust and Flame. I have to drink the Block Potion, which is a huge waste, but I have to be able to fully defend. Okay. Alright, Backline's not attacking. And again, I don't have any block, which is a problem. That's a big problem. Let me play 1 Apparition. A second one. Then do... Oh boy. Reckless Charge. I have to have at least 2 of the Sword Boomerang hits this guy. No. Ah, so close. Yeah, just got a little unlucky there. Wait, what happened? Oh, Combust killed it. Okay, wait, no, I'm still perfecting. Good thing I forgot about the Combust there. Alright, Flex, Thunderclap. Let's do Warcry. Shrug it off is fine. And then Apparition. Okay. Whew, that Combust. Okay, I'm glad I had that. Alright, here, let's do Bloodletting Offering. I am intangible, so I'm only losing 1 HP each time. Flex. I guess I'll do Dropkick and then Whirlwind. Okay. Alright. It's a shame that I'm weakened, though. Okay. Alright, still intangible. That's good. Let's do Rage, Dark Embrace, and Cleave. Okay. And I don't have any intangibility next turn, though, right? That might be a problem. Lots of incoming. Okay. This is where my luck stops, huh? Fortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do. Let's do... no. Yeah. You know what? I tried hard. I don't think there's much more I could have done here. Let's bring back... actually, the backline is guaranteed not to attack me, so I'll bring back the Twin Strike. And then Dropkick. Yeah, nothing I could have done. That's a bummer. Just drew a bad turn there. Alright, here, let's do Twin Strike and Perfected Strike. This guy's dead with the Combust. Okay. And then here I can do Shrug It Off. Ooh, actually gonna take a lot of damage again. Headbutt. I don't have an offering, right? Headbutt, the, do I not have anything that gives me... well, I guess I have Bloodletting. That's not gonna help me, but let's try it. Headbutt the Bloodletting, which is here. Then do Pummel Strike that Bloodletting. Okay. Then do Reckless Charge. Reckless Charge again. Sword Boomerang. And how much do I have here? 22, 23. I am dead. I should have drank the explosion. Yeah, I'm dead here pretty much. Because I also lose HP from Combust. So yeah, unfortunately I have to reload this one. Let me see if I can maybe with the Foresight perfect this one. I think the big mistake was drinking the skill potion at the beginning. I was hoping it would give me something scalable, but that was definitely a mistake. Let's drink the Dex potion from the beginning. That I will do. And then here, let's just do Perfected Strike. And the Reckless Charge. Okay. Alright, let's see if this changes things. So let's upgrade the Twin Strike, play the Power Through, then do Twin Strike. I should have done Thunderclap first. Knowing that I have Apparitions next turn, I don't think I even target the minions. Okay. Alright, so here, Apparition 1, Apparition 2, Bloodletting, Combust, Inflame. And then let me now drink the Skill Potion. Yeah, this is much better. I can take the Shrug It Off. Okay, and play another Apparition. Beautiful. Yep. So it definitely made sense to save the skill potion. I usually do that. I save it until I need it, and I don't know why I didn't do this the last time. Here, let's do Thunderclap, Reckless Charge, and Sword Boomerang. Okay, and then I do 1 Apparition, and then Full Defense thanks to the Ornamental Fan, which means I still have a block potion. Hopefully that will come in handy. Okay. Alright, so here, let's do Apparition together with the Torch Head, then... oh, not quite yet. I guess I'll do Iron Wave and Warcry. That will get rid of the Torch Head. And, do I want to save the woman? No, it's fine. Let's play it. Okay. Alright, enemy summoning again. I'm still intangible, so let's do Offering. Alright, Bloodletting. Flex, Shockwave, Dropkick. Okay. Then Cleave, and I guess I'll play True Grit. Yeah, fine. Just to deal 3 more damage with Chance Ashes. Alright, still intangible. Rage is great. Let's do Dark Embrace, Sword Boomerang, or Cleave. Let's do Cleave. Okay. And this is where last time my luck stopped. I do this time have a block potion though, so let's see if that will help. And the backline is vulnerable, so the dropkick is actually useful. Alright, 3 dropkicks in a row. That's good. Can I kill with the Perfected Strike? I think I can. Alright, so the reload allowed me to perfect and allowed me to save a block potion too. Got a Fear Potion, Limit Break, Impervious Bludgeon. Since I'm already not going for Popper, I think I will take... probably not Limit Break though, right? Impervious might be better. Let's take it. Have a solid defensive card. Astrolabe. I think I have to Astrolabe to try to get curses, right? There's a chance I might not be able to get curses otherwise. So yeah, let's take Astrolabe and pick up, transform 3 cards and then upgrade them. So let's transform... how about I'll transform 1 curse, then 1 apparition, and then 1 regular card that I don't really need, which can probably be... What do I have a bunch of copies of that I don't really need? Flex? Yeah, I probably don't need that many flexes. Let's remove 1 of the flexes. I think it was at the beginning. Alright. I got Juggernaut, Panacea, and what was the other curse I got? Shame. I can live with that. Yeah, the Panacea is probably not that useful, but you know what? I'll live with that. Juggernaut is interesting. Not super useful either, but, you know, I'll take it. Alright, 2 elite path again. If I go on the left... Actually, wait, no, only on the left, right? Yeah, right side only has 1 elite path. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. On the right side, if I skip an elite, I can also only hit 4 question mark rooms, so that's not worth it. So let's stick on the left. Okay, that still gives me Mr. Machine, so I'm not too sad there. Alright, let's do Rage, Dropkick. Should I have done Inflame first? Yeah, I guess not too late for that. Let's do Inflame, Warcry. Okay, and then Shockwave to apply weakness and a Whirlwind. Alright. Alright, and then here, let's do Shrug It Off, Pummel Strike, Cleave. And should I do Bloodletting? No, I think it's fine. Could do Bloodletting to deal more damage, but the enemy's still vulnerable. I think I should be okay. Here, Whirlwind is 40. That's enough to kill. Good. Alright, got a Colorless Potion, Warcry, Sentinel, Cleave. Did I already pick up enough Warcries? I did. I don't have any Sentinels. I do have some Cleaves. Yeah, enough for a Collectibles. Alright, let's take the Sentinel here. Okay. Alright, here I got the Spiker. I can do Apparition. Can I do Combust? No, I think I'll do Perfected Strike. I will take a little bit of damage, but that way I don't have to deal with the Spiker anymore. Okay. And then here, let's do Rage, Flex, Inflame, Rupture. I can just play everything and then Sword from Ring. Okay. Which is still taking damage from the Exploder. Should I lose HP to trigger the Red Skull? It's a little risky with this little HP. Here, let's do... I could just get rid of this guy, right? Let's do Dropkick, Disarm, and then Reckless Charge, and wait. Okay. Alright, I definitely lost more HP than I thought I would, but this should be easy. Alright. Got an Energy Push, which I'll skip. Searing Blows, Armaments, Havoc. Did I get a Collector's on the Armaments? Yes, I did. Too bad. These ones are upgraded. How about Havoc? I'm pretty sure I don't have one on Havoc. Let me just double check. EFG. I thought I had at least 1 copy. I don't even have a copy. Alright, let's take the Havoc and try to get a Collector's on that. Okay. Alright, the Maw here. Okay, don't need the Apparition this turn. Let's do Headbutt first, because I don't think I need to headbutt anything, then Cleave. I guess let's do Apparition True Grit. That will deal 6 damage with the turn's Ashes, right? Okay. Did waste that turn 1 vulnerability, though. Alright, here, let's do Flex. I guess Dropkick, Perfected Strike, and let's keep this Ghostly Armor so it exhausts and deals another 5 damage, or 3 damage. Okay. And then here, I guess I'll do Intimidate, Clothesline, and Sword from Ring. Okay. Another 12. Let's do Apparition, then Offering. Okay. Alright. And then I'll do Inflame, Twin Strike, and Perfected Strike. Okay. And then here, Pummel would be better if I had more strength. Let me see what the... here, let's do Rupture first. I can play everything, right? Rupture, then Havoc, which plays a Clash. Good. Reckless Charge, Iron Wave, and Pummel. Okay. Another 33. Well, good thing I have an Apparition here. Let's do Flex, Rage, Shrug It Off. And then do I want... Here, let me do Rupture and then Havoc again. True Grit, fine. Okay. Yeah, it is... Fights like these make me realize it is taking me a while to actually be able to deal damage. Let's put the Sentinel back. I don't think I need to play the Bloodletting. Okay. 34. Good thing I got the Apparition there. Alright, let's Headbutt. Did I have a Perfected Strike? Yes, let's grab that. And then do Sentinel and True Grit again. Okay. Look at that, 70 incoming. If I didn't have my Apparitions, I'd be very sad here. Still taking 5 damage. Okay. And then here I should be able to kill with a Thunderclap. Beautiful. Alright, got a Fire Push, which I'll skip. Havoc, Armaments, Clash. I could get a Collect Bonus in the Havoc. I don't have any Clashes, and I think that will fit this deck really poorly. Let's take the Collect Bonus on the Havoc. Okay. And then going left for the 2 Elite Path, right? Alright, got the Transient 30 incoming. Well, if I get a bunch of Apparitions played, I should be good, right? So, yeah, I think this will be... Well, hang on. I was going to say I'll speed this up because it'll be boring, but it really depends on whether or not I'll get Apparitions. So, that's not a guarantee just yet. Let's do Havoc here. Then another Sword Boomerang, Warcry. Okay, I think I have to play the Offering here. Let's do that. Okay. And then... Oh, there's the Offering. Apparition, a little too late for that, but let's take it. And also we'll do Headbutt. How about the Havoc? Okay. And then let's do Clothesline as well. Alright. 37. Yep, there's another Apparition. That's good. Let's play the Upgrade Everything again. And then Havoc, place a Bloodletting, which I probably don't need. Okay. Okay, can I get 2 more Apparitions? That would make my life much easier. Let's upgrade the Shrug It Off. Do that. Ooh, okay, did not get 2 more apparitions, which means I am taking a lot of damage. 35, 18. Well, at least I'm alive, but yeah, definitely taking some damage here. Oh, at least I triggered a red skull, so that's good news. And here I get my apparitions. A little too late, but I'll take them. Reckless charge, and you know what? Let's do offering to play another... Well, here, I can fill a defend. Okay. Alright, a bit of a tough fight, but I got extra strength, which is good. We got a dex push, which I'll reject, sword boomerang, mod strike, iron wave. So did I get enough sword boomerangs? Yes, yes. And sorry if it seems like I'm checking too often. I just want to be sure. I think I'll take the wild strike. That'll make the perfective strike stronger, and it'll give me a collector bonus. Let's take it. Okay. Here, I definitely want to fight for a rare relic. Alright. 16 HP is a little low, but I think I should be fine, especially if I thought with the apparition not offering. Okay. Another apparition, then I can do flex, havoc, which plays a rupture. Then do pummel for 50 damage, and I think I'll do whirlwind. Oh, okay, I'm still taking a bit of damage. If I trigger the room fan, I would have been able to avoid taking the 1 damage, but hopefully that's fine. Let's do 2 more apparitions, then Panacea. Also no good reason for that, and then might as well do Impervious. Okay. Could have kept the Impervious to bring it back with the headbutt later on, but hopefully it will not come to that. 13. Okay, let's do Iron Wave. Just need 4 more damage next turn. Beautiful. Alright. Got Fossilized Helix. That's really good. Prevent the first time you lose HP each combat. And then Cultist Potion is interesting too. I think I'll take it over the Pure Potion. I hope I'm not going to need the Pure Potion more. Cleave, Bloodletting, or Immolate. So if I don't have a Collector bonus, I have one on Bloodletting and on Cleave. Okay, so it has to be Immolate. It's also a pretty good card to have. Okay. Alright, Nemesis. I am starting off with the Apparition. That's very important. So let's also do Flex. I think I have to do Impervious, right? Also do Sword Boomerang with the Flex. Okay. Could have considered drinking the Cultist Potion here. 45. I mean, that's why I have the buffer for, right? Let's do Flex, Thunderclap, and then Whirlwind. I might as well do the Rupture. Okay. Okay, there goes my buffer. 18. Let me do Offering first. Okay. Then Havoc, which plays an Iron Wave, alright. Then Inflame, Inflame, Bloodletting, Power Through. Okay. And then let's see what another Havoc plays. True Grit, fine. And then I can do Cleave, another True Grit to deal 3 damage with Challenge Ashes. Okay. Another 45. Come on, game. Gotta give me a break. Or an Apparition, one of those two. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's a Thunderclap, alright. Then, yeah, there's nothing I can do here, right? Let me see if the Colorless Potion gives me something good. Panic Button, Secret Technique would allow me to get an Apparition. Let's do that. Okay. Yep, that is good. I can do Juggernaut and Flame Barrier. Okay. I was hoping for some like Secret Technique there. Alright, finally not being attacked, and of course I get an Apparition that turn. Let's do Headbutt. What? Flame Barrier. I don't know what to Headbutt. Let's Headbutt the Power Through and then do Immolate. Okay. I'm really hoping this is not the big attack. Okay, 18. Good, good, good. That's really good. Let's do Shrug It Off. Havoc. That plays a Warcry, which... let's put the Dropkick back, then do Panacea. And then I can do Power Through and Sentinel, sure. Okay. Alright, 18, or I need to deal enough damage. Whirlwind is only 40, not quite enough. Let's do Rage. Effective Strike is 43, right? And then, yeah, Juggernaut was enough. Alright, Perfect Decimal. We got Anchor Sash come with 10 block, and Strike Damage cards contain Strike deal 3 additional damage. There's a Strength Potion and a Collector bonus on the Immolate. As much as I like Collector bonus on the Pummel, let's take the Immolate Collector bonus first. Okay. Alright, here I'm back to full HP. Honestly, I have no idea what to upgrade. Probably continue to upgrade the rare card, so let's upgrade the Offering. Should I upgrade an Apparition? Let me upgrade an Apparition because then I can bring it back with the Headbutt when I need to. So yeah, let's have one at least upgraded. Maybe another one soon. Here, I wouldn't mind getting a Curse. It's not super important, but again, it would be a pleasant surprise if I can pull off a Curse here. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's another Havoc for a Cleave. Okay. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's just do the Apparitions. Alright. Another 1 incoming. Yeah, let's do 1 more Apparition, then Thunderclap and Pummel. Okay. And that was not the Curse, alright. Oh, I lost my buffer, though. Could have considered blocking there. Let's do Blood... No, that's fine. I have Bloodletting to play anyway. Panacea, Thunderclap, and Flame, and then Immolate. Too bad I don't have Ice Cream. I leave a lot of energy on the table. 48. This might be a problem. Let's do Hemokinesis, then... I should have done Inflame first. Then a Reckless Charge, okay. 30, that's still a problem. And, okay, I'm getting a Curse here. That is not a problem. Alright. 22, let's do Apparition, Perfected Strike. I could have done the reckless chart. Yeah, reckless strike as well. And then emulate is not quite enough. I can do headbutt and then emulate. Alright, beautiful. Okay, got a swift push, which I'll skip. Clothesline, true grit, headbutt. So I had enough. No, I don't have enough clotheslines. Alright, let's take a collect bonus on that. Pretty sure I have collect bonus on the others already. Yeah, I got question card, future card awards, and one additional card to choose from. A little late, but I'll take it. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so I start with an apparition, which I probably don't need. Let's do headbutt again, because I don't really think I need to headbutt anything. Wild strike and reckless charge. Okay. Again, one of those fights where I might consider drinking the cultist potion. Alright, here, no vulnerability. Alright, let's do emulate and twin strike. Okay. Okay, I'm guaranteed to be attacked. 13. Luckily, I do have the apparitions. Those alone are not enough, right? Let's do reckless charge apparition 1. I would like not to lose my buffer here, but I don't think I can. Yeah, that's a bummer. Alright, fine. I guess I'm losing the buffer here to 1 damage. Okay. Another one. This time I have reach, though. That's good. Let's do another apparition, shrug it off. And then Panacea and Thunderclap. Okay. I don't think I can get a combo with Dark Embrace, right? I just don't have enough energy. That's a problem. Here, let's do Rupture 1, Rupture 2, Intimidate, and then Iron Wave. Oh, okay. At least I have an apparition that's upgraded, so I could try to bring it back with a headbutt if I can. 35. Yeah, I need an apparition here. None of this exhausts, right? So there's not much I can do. Wait, am I... Oh, I probably shouldn't have played that Bloodletting, because AO is unnecessary, and B, now I'm gonna die. Alright, fine. I'm going to drink a block potion, I guess. I have to. That's a bummer. Yeah, if I got a little luckier with the apparitions, I would have been in a much better spot there. Let me headbutt the apparition, the upgraded apparition here, right there, and then draw it with the Shrug It Off to play it. Okay. Alright, and then 45. Let's do... Oh, boy, this is not getting easier, huh? Let's see what the Havoc plays. I sort of need an apparition there. Another Havoc, which gives me Rupture. Pummel is a good amount of damage. Not quite enough, though. If I do Bloodletting, then Thunderclap, Pummel for 200 damage, okay? And then Clothesline... So close. Wait, I have extra energy. That is enough. Beautiful. Alright, at least I survived this one. I got back operation at the start of each combat. Draw 2 additional cards in the letter opener every time. Play 3 skills in a single turn. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. A fear potion. And did I have a collect bonus on the rage? OPQR. Yes, I do. Okay, so I don't need that. Searing Blow, Blood for Blood, Flex. I think I have a collect bonus on the Flex as well. Not upgraded. So I guess between these two, let's take the Blood for Blood. Searing Blow is going to be pretty useless. How am I doing time-wise? Okay, yeah, I did slow down a lot. Our Act 3 is getting much harder. I kind of want to perfect the Strike the Backliner. Let's do that. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That was a Thunderclap. Okay. And then let's also do an Apparition. All right. I actually don't need much to kill the Backliner. That will gain a bunch of block here. So 28 is doable. Let's do Thunderclap, Apparition, Cleave. And that is almost enough. Alright, I do have the buffer, so I'll lose that, and then I'll be able to kill with the Clothesline. Beautiful. Got a Power Potion, which... Alright, you know what? I'm going to skip over the Strength Potion, and then Flex, Havoc, Intimidate, Clash. I did have enough Havocs, I believe. Flexes as well. Intimidates, I didn't have enough, right? Did I have one at least? Yeah, I do have one Intimidate, and let me just check. Yeah, I did get a Collect Bonus on the Havoc. Let's take a Collect Bonus on the Intimidate then. And then going left for one more Crush Marker and one more Elite. Alright. Okay, once again, I will start off with the Headbutt, then do Intimidate. Let's do Rupture, then Offering. Oh, I lost my buffer that way, which is fine. Also do Bloodletting, gain extra strength that way. Inflame. Upgrade the Clothesline. Actually, let's see what the Shrug It Off gives me. Another Rupture is probably... Well, yeah, might as well do Rupture and then Clothesline. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. I smacked my microphone, so I just wanted to make sure that there's no issue with the audio. Alright, so let's do Flame Bear is interesting. Emulate is interesting too. Let me see what the Havoc plays. Emulate, beautiful. And now a second Emulate for a kill. Awesome. That was really lucky. An Attack Potion, which the Fear Potion is really tempting. Especially if I have Drop Kick. So yeah, let's not take the Attack Potion here. Should I finally give it and take another Perfecto Strike? Did I already have enough Flame Barriers? I did. I do have enough War Cries as well. I don't have any Body Slams that I don't really need them, but there's always a small chance of getting a Collect Bonus on the Body Slam. I have gotten so many Perfecto Strike offered. Here, I think I'll give up 1,000 gold to get Red Mask at the start of each combat, apply 1 week to all enemies, just because, unfortunately, there's no shop, so yeah, spend 1,000 gold on that. Alright, here let's start with Rage 2 Apparitions. And then I think... Oh, I can't do the Emulate. Should I do Headbutt something? No. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's an Inflame. And then I can Headbutt you. You know what? Let's Headbutt the... Actually, I might have considered Headbutting the Havoc. Because it would have exhausted and might have been able to... I might have been able to deal enough damage to get rid of the daggers. Alright, luckily Reptimancer's not attacking. That's good. Let's do Rage, Warcry. I'll probably just play the Whirlwind here, right? Or should I do Emulate? Let's save the Iron Wave for later. I'll do Twin Strike. And then, yeah, Emulate is more damage. And then I can also do Whirlwind. Okay. Next turn I'm guaranteed to be attacked though, right? Yeah. Oh, luckily I got the Apparition. Beautiful. Let me... here, I'll do Apparition, Intimidate. Upgrade the Clash. And then do Iron Wave and Clash. Okay. Still have the buffer too, right? Which is helpful. Right, lots of incoming here. I have another Apparition, another Iron Wave. And I don't need... Well, might as well play the Rupture. Okay. Got lucky with the Apparitions draw, so I should be fine. Just, I need to get lucky all the time. Right, Intimidate, Shrug it off. Okay. Then Iron Wave and Pummel. Alright, I am losing my buffer, but I am still fully defended technically. Didn't lose any HP. And just need to deal 15 damage. Beautiful. Alright, we got the boot. When we deal 4 less unlocked attack damage, increases to 5. And Pendip, every 10th attack you play deals double damage. A strength potion, which I'll skip. And I don't think I had a collect bonus on the Whirlwind, did I? Yeah, no, I think I have to take a collect bonus on that. At least I think I got a good amount of collector bonuses. Might be tough and finish in less than an hour, less than a minute though. Let's upgrade. There's one more offering, I believe. Oh, 2 more offerings I need to get upgraded. Okay. Alright, Awaken 1. Let's drink the Cultist Potion right away. Then, ooh, it's really tempting to do Dark Embrace. I think I will do Dark Embrace, then Panacea, then Apparition, Flex. Okay. And then I guess that is where I'll stop. Alright. Be great if I can also play Disarm. Or just continue to draw Apparitions, one of those two. I don't want to lose my buffer, so I don't think I'll do Bloodletting. Let's do... How do I do this? I think I have to throw... Like this, right? Yeah, so... this is tough. Alright, I have to throw... Wait, no, I can't play the Clash. I have to throw the Fear Potion, then do Emulate, then do Perfected Strike. So this way I'll lose my buffer, which is fine. Okay, that's what the buffer is for. Okay, here... Oh, I don't have the Fear Potion. Okay, never mind. I had to use it, right? Let's do Havoc. That's a Pummel Strike. Okay, there's a Sentinel. I have an Intimidate. That's good. Still down to... I still have to deal... Or block against 20. Let's do Hemokinesis. Okay. Let's see what the Warcry gives me. I don't think there's anything I can do here. Let me be desperately check what this can give me. Juggernaut, Berserk, Fire Breathing. Yeah, I don't need any of those. Okay. Alright, so if I do Bloodletting, Dropkick... I should have done a Rupture first. Oh, that was a Power. Never mind. I should not have done a Rupture first. Alright, 13. There's nothing I could have done against 15. So that's a bummer. Yeah. I think I needed a little bit of luck, and I missed the time modifier for sure. Needed a little bit of luck there. Let's do Shrug it off, and I think I'll just do Perfected Strike and Whirlwind. Okay. Alright, next turn I do have double damage active, and now I have extra strength too, which is nice. Double damage Whirlwind. Wait, no, I actually have to defend. Let's do... Hang on, this is 6 blocks, 6, 13, that's not even enough. Let's do double damage Whirlwind. Okay. Then do Iron Wave. That's only 19. Wait, I need 22. Hang on. Can I headbutt something? Did I had a... wait, I can also... Wait, can I kill with another Perfected Strike? I think I can, right? So if I do Warcry and then Bloodletting the Perfected Strike, that is enough. Okay. Alright. I still only have 10 HP, so that's a very low. 42 incoming. Yeah, not much I can do here, right? The best I can do is Clothesline, True Grit. Which is... Oh, there's an Apparition. 1 card too late. I have to reload this one. Alright, fine. That's a shame, though. I was very close to being able to fully defend with the... Well, yeah, fully defend with the Apparition there. Alright, let me play a little smarter if I can. Still drink the Cultist Potion. I don't think I'll do Dark Embrace. It looks like I'm not exhausting as many cards as I thought, or as I hoped I would. So instead, let's just do Clothesline you to apply more weakness and Reckless Charge. Okay. So knowing this, I know that this turn is the Emulate enough for the Cultist. Wait, no. Why did I think I was going to draw? Oh, I messed up the card draw order because of the Dark Embrace that is not now played. Alright, so I guess I'll still do Perfected Strike you. Clothesline with vulnerability is not enough. If I do Combust, then I can do the Fear Potion, Sword Boomerang, and Clash. Okay, good. So that way I'm lose. Oh no, but then I lost my buffers to the Combust. Alright, fine. Nothing I could have done there, I guess. Here, let's do Twin Strike, and just Immolate. Okay. Not happy with how much HP I'm losing. 21. Let's do Intimidate, Pummel Strike, Havoc. Okay. Played a Bloodletting, which I really don't need at the moment. And I played another Power by accident. Okay. Let me reload real quick, and what should I do differently? I guess Dark Embrace does seem to be pretty key. What if I save the Fear Potion for when I have a Dropkick? Let's do that. So then I'll just accept damage, right? I guess there's no better choice there. Let's do Flex first, then Panacea. Then Apparition. Not much I can do. Let me see what the Power Potion gives me. Okay, now I got a Barricade. That makes a huge difference. Okay, because now with the Barricade, I do want to play things like True Grit, and then I had to exhaust the Reckless Charge, which is fine. Okay. I'm hoping the Barricade will help me here. I am stuck with 17 block now. Okay. So if I don't play the Combust, I should be fine. Let's do Clothesline and Perfected Strike. Okay. So I'll still lose the buffer, but I think that's fine. 29. That is a lot, and unfortunately there's not much I can do. This time I can't throw the Fear Potion, though. Play the Dropkick. Okay. Let's do Immolate. How do I defend against 20? That's a big problem. Well, no, Havoc is not going to be able to play anything useful, right? Yeah, alright, so I'm going to lose HP either way. There's not much I can do about that. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. At least I feel like with the Barricade active, I should be in a much better spot here. Let's Intimidate, Rupture, Pummel Strike, okay. Then Sentinel and wait. Alright, another 32, that is a lot. That is a lot. So let's do Shrug It Off, Sentinel. I only have 30 right now. How do I gain more block? I guess I have to do Bloodletting. I am losing a lot of HP that way, though. Well, I have to do Bloodletting, then Perfected Strike 1, Perfected Strike 2, then Whirlwind. That's a waste of a Whirlwind. I'm still dead. Oh, no. Okay, I guess the key is to play the Dark Embrace at the beginning. Yeah, let's try that. So, I will still play the Dark Embrace. Let's still play the Power Potion at the beginning as well. Okay, so Barricade, yeah. And then I'll do Dark Embrace. So I'm giving the enemy extra strength, but I think that's fine. Still drink the Flex Potion, Apparition, and then Reckless Charge. Okay. Let's see if this makes a difference. Alright. Okay, so here I do need to get rid of one of the minions, which I can with the Perfect... Wait, let's do... I have energy to do Immolate and Perfected Strike. Okay, so yeah, I'm losing the buffer. That is expected. Oh, I should have drank the Cultist Potion. I forgot to do that. Okay. Alright, so now let's use the Fear Potion on the backliner, then do Dropkick, then do Pummel Strike. Oh boy. Well, at least I have enough HP, so that's good. Let's see what the Havoc plays this time. Intimidate. Okay, that brings it down to 24. That's still a lot. Then do Sentinel. Then Warcry. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do to defend against 24. Let's do Bloodletting, Hemokinesis, and Twin Strike. Yeah, alright. That's fine. I have 13. At least I'm alive this way. Okay. 22. Let's do Shrug It Off, Sentinel. Alright. And then, yeah, might as well do Whirlwind. Okay. Another 32. It's getting dicey a little bit. Alright, let's do Iron Wave, Warcry. Okay. Well, I could have done Headbutt too, right? Let's do Clothesline for the weakness. That brings it down to 24 again. At least, again, I'm still alive. Let's Headbutt back. A Perfected Strike. I will risk it. Then do Whirlwind. Okay. I think with the Perfected Strike, I might be able to deal enough damage this turn. No. I think I'm dead again, right? It's only 49. I don't have double damage active soon. Let me see what the True Good gives me. Apparition. Okay, alright. I got lucky here. Let's also do Iron Wave and a Reckless Charge to have some block for next turn. Okay. It did take a while for me to get the Apparition, so now that I have them, they are showing up in droves. Okay, let's Warcry back the Impervious to play that with the... Oh, it exhausts. Yeah, fine. See what the Havoc plays. That's an Iron Wave. I can do Blood for Blood, and... Yeah. Oh, I should have done the Flex. That would have given me permanent strength, too. Alright, still intangible. Let's do Flame Barrier. Shrug It Off 1. Shrug It Off 2. Ooh, the Regret. Okay, I'm... Oh, right, I'm intangible. I only lost 1 HP from the Regret there. Alright, 36, good thing. I have another apparition, that's beautiful. Intimidate, Flex, Perfected Strike, and see what the Havoc plays. That's a Sword Boomerang, okay. Yeah, once I have my apparitions ready, things do look a little easier. Another apparition, beautiful. Let's do Havoc. I can do Offering. Let's do that. Then Pummel. Blood for Blood. Another Pummel with double damage. Beautiful. Yeah, no real chance of perfecting that boss fight, though. Yeah, fine. Alright, 1925. That's not bad, but Alex had more than 2,000, so I definitely missed that. I perfected 5 of the 9 elites, got curses 26 collectibles, so it was just not too bad, but I did miss the Act 3 boss, so 2025 would have been possible for me. Mr. Machine was easy, Alex Shiny was easy, and Encyclopedia and everyone would have gotten that as well, right? So, yeah, not a bad score. 26 collector bonuses. I think I did get very lucky with collector bonuses. 26 was a good number. Okay, right now I'm still 20th place. Okay, that makes Alex's score really so much more impressive. Yeah, congratulations to Alex for such a great score. Also, because it's not a multiple of 25 away from me, I suspect that Alex might have done some skipping of regular fights to take more question mark rooms. That's my suspicion, right? Because if I gotten the final boss would be 2025, and then if I, for example, had gotten for Popper, I would have gotten 2075. Alex had 3 points more than that, so that's an interesting difference. So yeah, let me know in comments what you did. 26 collector bonuses. Let's see if you can beat that. Let's read the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was an Ironclad run with the Curse Run, Certain Future, and Night Terrors modifiers. And first of all, I have to apologize. Because I was in a rush yesterday, I forgot how to edit that one sneeze. I did notice some people noticing that sneeze. Really apologize. Good thing the microphone didn't just completely blow up. So, yeah, apologies. And basically now, you know, whenever I speed the footage up, usually it's when I sneeze because, you know, I do have seasonal allergies. And now it's the season where everything's blooming. So, yeah, anyway, apologies about that. I was thinking of removing it or, like, cutting that out using the YouTube editor, but then I figured, you know what, it's a small sneeze. It's hopefully it wasn't too big of a deal. Alright, so first you have Gemino with 1205. So Gemino perfected all the elites and all the bosses, which is really impressive. Now, most impressively, Gemino, just like me, failed to get Highlander, got a duplicate curse at the end, which means theoretically, if Gemino just had slightly more luck, he would have been able to get 1305, which would have put him in 9th place, which would have been an amazing score. Everybody about that is for sure using glitches, because I think Gemino, without the Highlander, was basically able to get the perfect run. Gemino, I mentioned that he bottled the power through, which helped a lot. I actually bottled the dual wield, and I think in retrospect that was probably the wrong decision, right? I should have bottled something that gives me either card or a block. I don't know why I got a little excited with the dual wield, and it was kind of fun, I have to admit, but yeah, probably did not help me perfect things. And then, yeah, no, otherwise, great score from Gemino, congratulations. Then you have Goldbear with 1155. Goldbear was one of the very few people, I think a lot of people failed to get Highlander and Curses yesterday together. Goldbear was one of the people who did get lucky, which is funny, because I think back, a while back, Goldbear was always getting unlucky and getting a duplicate curse at the end. But yeah, yesterday Goldbear was able to pull off Highlander and Curses, but missed the Act 3 boss, and also only perfected 2 of the 3 elites. He did mention that to be able to get Highlander, he had to remove 3 duplicate curses. So yeah, he also, Goldbear did not go for Popper, but was able to get Overkill with the Bludgeon. So yeah, great score from Goldbear. Then you have David with the same score. David perfected all the elites, but only 2 of the 3 bosses. Also was not able to get both Highlander and Curses. Got a duplicate curse at the end. Yaos got the same score with 1155. Then next you have Dopar with 1130. Dopar perfected 1 of the 3 elites and 2 of the 3 bosses. Now, interestingly, Dopar took the Runic Dome, which is very brave. Also was, I think, one of the very few people who decided to go for collector bonuses, end up getting 2 collectors, which is still better than trying to go for Highlander and failing to get that. So yeah, that's not a bad thing to have. And then Dopar also, just like Gemino, bottled the power through, which helped him quite a bit. And then I would have tied Dopar if I got lucky with that final boss. I ended up with 1030. If I had that extra unique curse at the end, I would have had 1130. Then you have Grimgoth and Wonder Monkey tied at 1105. Grimgoth perfected 3 of the 3 elites, but only 2 of the 3 bosses. Missed the Act 3 boss. Also, just like most others, was not able to get Highlander, got a duplicate curse at the end, but was able to pull off Overkill in Encyclopedia. He got Encyclopedia by not going for Popper. I think a lot of people who decided to go for Popper and Highlander yesterday were not able to get to 50 cards. So not going for Popper did allow him to get to 50 cards. Also, interestingly, Grimgoth took the Pandora's box. So yeah, great score from Grimgoth there too. Missing the top 100, you have Ori with 1080. Then you scroll down to a little bit to Alex with 1055, which I guess theoretically is tied for 122nd place. Alex mentioned that he perfected 2 of the 3 elites and 2 of the 3 bosses, missed the Act 2 boss, also was not able to get Highliner, but was able to get Overkill, but missed Pauper, or didn't go for Pauper as well. And then you have me, where am I tied with? Tied for 158th place with 1030. I perfected 2 of the 3 elites, but only the Act 1 boss, and yeah, as I mentioned, I wasn't able to get Highliner. Now, Alib suggested that I should have taken Red Skull. Now, if I had done that, I would not have been able to afford the Fossilized Helix. I do think the Fossilized Helix helped a lot against the elites and bosses. And then Oli also mentioned that he does like Rupture, and I have to admit today, Rupture is not horrible, but yeah, I don't think it was really worth it yesterday. And then Roland is also tied with me with 1030. Slightly lower, you have Sueka, who ended up with 1005. I guess tied theoretically for 216th place. Sueka perfected 2 of the 3 elites and only the Act 1 boss. Did not go for Pauper, mentioned that she enjoys Limit Break, which I can definitely see. And then also got a duplicate curse at the end, like most others. It's kind of interesting, right? How almost everybody, other than Goldberry, sort of end up with a duplicate curse at the end. Not very common to have had that happen. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.